In the Button comic book series, Batman fights the Reverse Flash. The story starts off with Batman watching a hockey game and trying to figure out the origins of the mysterious button he possesses, which Batman found earlier on in this comic's universe. Batman ends up tossing the button near Psycho Pirate's mask and leaving it to presumably take a break. He then notices, however, that the button triggers a reaction with the mask, sending a lightning bolt through Bruce's chest. Just for context, Psycho Pirate is a villain in the DC universe with dimensional traveling abilities, which helps to explain why the button reacted with it. Anyways, as Bruce recovers, he sees his father right in front of him, but he abruptly fades away. Bruce just sits there, dumbfounded about what he just saw, and can't explain it. Bruce calls Flash, telling him about what just happened, and to meet him at the cave. Flash tells him he's in the middle of a samurai invasion and can meet him there in 1 minute. Then, 3 seconds later, Batman notices a blur enter the cave and thinks it's Barry, but then to his surprise, it's Reverse Flash, immediately attacking Batman. He followed the trace of the button's energy, saying that it called out for him. Batman then lunges at Thawne, who then phases through Batman's attack, then starts proceeding to beat the holy hell out of Batman. Thawne then mocks Batman, asking him if he's still alive, in which Bruce responds by spitting on him. He then throws Batman through a glass case, in which he notices a letter inside. He then sees a letter that Batman's father wrote to him in the Flashpoint timeline before it got erased, which is a timeline that Bruce Wayne died and his father, Thomas Wayne, became Batman. In that story, Thomas killed Reverse Flash, but since Reverse Flash is a living paradox, he's still alive, which is why he's in the present timeline. He remembers it all, however, and realizes that the letter in the case was a final gift from Thomas to Bruce before he vanished alongside the Flashpoint timeline. So, he decided to rip it up in front of Bruce. Bruce, now furious, tells him to get out of his cave. Reverse Flash continues to mock him. Batman then manages to find a way to hurt Reverse Flash, saying that when he blurs, he can't stand steady unless something solid is touching the ground. So Batman takes advantage of that and stabs Thawne's foot with the Batarang, which allows him to get a few good attacks in. It's not enough though, and Reverse Flash tells him that he knows he can't win, with Batman saying he knows he can't, but just needs to wait 11 seconds so Barry can show up. If you haven't noticed by now, there's a timer in each panel counting down for when Barry is supposed to show up. Batman then manages to survive 11 seconds, somehow managing to get a good hit off on Thawne. However, at the end of the 11 seconds, Barry didn't show up. Reverse Flash then wins the fight, leaving Batman to die. He then takes a button, examining it, trying to figure out the mystery behind it. He then abruptly vanishes out of nowhere, and then, after a short time, he reappears with blue flames all over him. He is extremely terrified and starts saying that he saw God. He then dies, which, knowing Reverse Flash, he never stays dead, but here his corpse is on the floor. Barry then shows up, apologizing to Bruce, saying that he tried to save somebody, but saying that he was too late, and then sees Batman beaten to near death and a dead Reverse Flash.